Hej YouTube. Jag är så jävla trött. Så jävla ledsen. Belial håller pengarna i det astrala. Han låter dem inte gå fram till mig. Så här ser det ut. Ser det? 00. Där nere. Se. Återbetalning. So you see, it shows that she has, in the history, that she has paid back the money. But zero amount of money is available. I'm so fucking tired of this fucking demon and his shit. Seriously. I'm just thinking, why not, maybe I should just let Belial take the fucking money. Those 400. Let him move the money to. Maybe he has someone he wants to donate it to. Who he thinks deserves it more than me or her. You know, like a shitty black magician who doesn't give a fuck where he got the money from. Just transfer it to that unvirtuous person's account who doesn't give a fuck if it came from a poor woman in Sweden. Or lie to if he has a virtuous woman who really needs the money more than me. Who would never accept it if she knew where it came from, if she's truly, truly virtuous. So you would have to lie to her. Not tell her where he got the money from. Cause seriously, I'm so tired of this that I don't know if I have to contact support. And this woman, she's doing rituals. She thinks I don't believe her. I believe she's doing rituals on her end, bathing and sacrificing, and I believe she's doing everything she says. She showed me a video. I have never doubted that she does what she says she does, because she's so passionate. But you shouldn't have to sacrifice yourself so much for these gods. They don't need anything. They don't need so much rituals and stuff. Saturn came down and fought with me for nothing. I had no altar for him. I had no nothing I offered him. He wanted me as a wife, but he isn't capable of loving, having a wife, and practicing love that way. So he can never own me that way, but as his wife, truly in love. But And so, but he still fought without any rituals, without any attributes, without me even. I set up an altar for him afterwards because of this natural loving feeling that just arose in me that I want an altar for him, for he stepped down from heaven and he fought this demon for a cause. And she failed, but I'm still Saturnian, so and I'll never forget the attempt that he may try to save me, but he needed no rituals, no someone broke the someone broke the I was recording a video last night about my pain and the sorrow I bear for for shit always failing and for me not being able to free myself from this abusive demons. It's primarily Belial, but then Lilith is really disturbed. Kind of worshipping Belial's psychopathy. They seem both to suffer from borderline, BPD, collapsed narcissists. So I was in tears last night and recorded, and I got so sad when I thought about Saturn and how he stepped down from heaven to try to save me from the abuse, but it failed because he meant to do more good than he could live up to, I guess. He couldn't practice that kind of virtuous justice that he attempted or intended to do. So He claimed me as his wife, and but he just took me like I was his property, and like I didn't exist, and like I didn't exist as a living woman. I don't know why men do this, but it's common within criminal societies and stuff. They mark their prey that they consider their women, and then they demand loyalty from other men. Stand down, you know, like I'm like an alpha male. I have chosen my prey. She's my prey. You just stay away. And like they own you, but then they are oblivious to practicing love towards you from their masculine pole. They just think they own you as a thing that has no needs for fiction or anything. So yeah, that was the Saturnian wife claim. Painful, because I really love Saturn, the Saturnian system, and I incarnate within the Saturnian force within me is greatly virtuous and loving, and but the God himself, he doesn't seem to master love that way, sadly. But anyway, this is a continuation of I have to I started recording it yesterday night, and I was so sad because the PayPal shit, the last frontier medium, she hadn't been able to get the money out. She contacted PayPal, and I finally saw the return in the history, and but the amount available to me was still on zero. So I got so depressed last night that I just cried and cried, and you know, I went into this scorpionic painful depression. Only a Scorpio would understand, I think. But anyway, so first I rambled on like, yeah, maybe I should just donate it to Belial, let him take the fucking money, give it to someone who he thinks deserves it more. And then I was rageful, like, he can take the money and shove it up his fucking ass. Like, I don't give a fuck. I rage very easily with Pluto. He's the atomic bomb. So but then I finally fell asleep in my depression last night, and so when I woke up, I I thought I have to contact PayPal to see what they say. So I called them, and they traced the transaction. They could see she had sent the money back, and but they couldn't understand why I couldn't see the number on the money available to me, because I said I want to be able to send it back to her, and I can't. The money isn't available. So then he had to go check his, and it took some time, and he came back, and then he said, well, this transfer has been, you have sent this as a business transaction. And then I got angry. I, of course, didn't express my rage towards him. But I said, no. This is a demonologist. She works with exorcism, exorcising demons. This is a demon fucking around with this. I know I pressed the button. Friendship. Friendship and family option. So this is a goetic demon fucking around with this. Just so you know, I tried to make him, and I spoke to him in Swedish, and I said, you better be, you should be aware of this. Because black magic is rising in Sweden now. It's coming from the USA. And I referenced to E.A. Quetting and the murders in England, and he said, I don't believe in it. You can't make me believe in this. And I said, no, I don't give a fuck about making you believe in this or not. This is my experience. This is my truth. You research it or not, I don't give a fuck. But this is my experience. And this is how it is. This is a demonologist who is helping me to exorcise this demon. Has tormented me for so many years now. And he was fucking, so she couldn't take out the money on her end. And then he explained that it's because it was clicked as a business transaction. So the money would be withheld for clients, for the buyer's sake, from her end to be able to take it out. But then I said I never clicked that button. I clicked friend and family option, always. This is a demon fucking with you, fucking with the system. And then a reference to E.A. Quetting and channels and how this is growing in the United States and blah, 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 blah. And I really, I was really clear, and like, you should research this. And if you don't, I don't give a fuck, but that's your choice. But this is my experience, and I did not click that fucking button. I clicked family and friend option. So that was what he did, Belial. That's how we fucked up the transaction. That's why she couldn't take the money out. And now she sent it back, and since I had sent it to her via my credit card, I had no PayPal money balance on the money balance on the PayPal account. I sent it through my credit card via PayPal to her. So now it will take up to 30 days for me to receive that money to my bank account. That's how it works. Yeah. And I'm just so sad that he fucks things up this way. And now I have seen how powerless she is, because I thought his abuse lessened because she had already given the money to the Native Americans, but she hadn't, so he chose to just lessen the abuse. I mean, I don't think she understands how powerless she is, this woman, really. But she's a fighter. I think she has a lot of Mars, so she just goes on like she's so sure she can take him down and free me from this. So I'm like, man, you got so much fire and passion about this. So what if? I mean, it's worth a try. Anything is worth a try just to get this demon out of my life, you know, to be free of abuse. So yeah, I told those Swedish people in customer service all about this with demons and black magic rising, and referred to the English man who killed everything, gave them all the names to the black magicians on YouTube promoting these demons and everything, but he just I don't know, I don't think he will research it. I believe Sweden isn't ready for this. But anyway, I have written to a government official today here in Sweden too. Jimmy Åkesson is called, where I explain the abuse I've been put through via these black magicians who have promoted this demon king Belial so irresponsibly, and having just promoting him just like he's a great one to have in your life, and that he wants to help so much, and that he's a great being, and blah 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 blah, and that I fell for it. And I explained to this government official, Jimmy Åkesson, how fucking abused I've been. And then I referred to the English cases where EA Quetting also was involved with making a pact, helping someone make a pact with Lucifer Rofaka. And he ended up killing 2 innocent women. And then I referred to 2 Swedish sites who promote these demons really irresponsibly, and just to and I told him my story, how I've been abused for over 3 years, and no one's rectifying this. No one's. I mean, I have no one to bring justice for what I have been put through, and I vouch for him to research into this deeply, and prepare the government about what to do with this. And I referred to 2 Swedish sites who promote these demons, and then I linked to English sites who promote these demons irresponsibly. And I warned him seriously that this is growing in Sweden, and how low it is, how it's mostly powerless people trying to overpower others with the help of demons, like repeating the same mistakes before the Piscean era. That was the cause of all the crusades and the witch trials. Now it's blossoming up again like a fucking black plague over in the United States. And so I questioned him, please try to prevent this and be prepared. Try to prepare for this now here in Sweden. I mean, they have to set up new laws against this. I mean, because these are irresponsible men who promote these dangerous beings, demons, irresponsibly, and they take no responsibility for the abuse that we suffer through because of their irresponsibility. But they first promote them irresponsibly, and like they are good to have in your life, and that they so much want to help you. And then when all you get is abused, then they charge you hell of a lot of money for exorcisms to get you free. Like I paid EA Quedding 15,000 Swedish crowns, $1,500, and he only managed to get him out of my body and out of my life. He's still here abusing me. So this is really serious, and the black magicians need to take real responsibility, because otherwise there has to be people fighting for laws against this, for government to really take responsibility to for a new not witch hunt crusade, but a kind of a new crusade, like, you know, fight this and hold these irresponsible black magicians, hold them responsible. They need to go to jail. The masculine always searches for opposition from his own kind. That's the first stage masculine. That's how he grows, from hardcore opposition from his own kind, from another stronger masculine. So yeah, they need to go to jail to understand. They need heavy hardcore opposition from other masculines to understand what they're doing is wrong, because they have no morals. And the masculine grows through pain, through facing himself, through facing other stronger masculines who opposes him, sadly. And we're caught in the middle, as always. We're women. Yeah. Defenseless. Now I'm doing everything I can to fight this, and I've written to so many black magicians in their comment sections to take responsibility now. How can you promote these demons so irresponsibly? Have you seen have you followed what happens to people who get in touch with these demons? And how do you rectify your mistakes for promoting them so fucking naively? Like they're good to have in life. Like this one Swedish, what's her channel called? It's called Go Virtual Lucifera. She promotes this demon, and she promotes Belial. And he has abused me for over 3 years. Severely. And I mean, I've been near to suicide so many times. And this is her patron. It's disgusting. And I mean, to what extent does she have to suck up to him? You know, she takes his services. He does things for her, so she promotes him, even though he abuses women. I mean, I've seen many women express how he abuses them, but they are afraid to go out and speak about it. And oh, when I have asked for help in black magic communities, how they try to hush me and validate Belial, and he's just a harsh father. Like they are BDSM masochists, taking his abuse for some money or something, favors he does for them. It's disgusting, and I really hope this doesn't reach my people. Us European, Scandinavian Vikings. I hope I shall be able to remain proud of my people, that we never ever give our power away and employ these demons for such low, prideful purposes as these narcissistic, weak people do, trying to overpower people with the help of demons. Like they can't do anything on their own. Need the demons. I mean, we're here to be human. Master being human. We have lived without gods and demons for so fucking long. I mean, we don't need them. We have everything we need to be human, and we should be proud of being human, being able to live as human. I mean, never externalize our power to any god being. But I'm fucked. I got drawn to this via Yequeting's site, and this, I'm sure I saw her, this virtual Lucifer, talk so well about Belial also, and other women who said he was safe and like smothered, and said he was so good, and that just isn't. He's a real fucking monster who traumatizes you really, really bad, and he's really sadistic. So are they in his grip, you know, falling for this bullshit that if you have got in a league with a demon, you're stuck with them as their slave forever, like never getting away. There's no like breaking contracts with them or anything. And you know, so many disgusting things that goes on in these black magic communities. It's a disgrace to the masculine, because the masculine at its highest, he incarnates freedom, and the feminine at her highest, she incarnates love. So what these people do, it's so low and disgracing, and it goes against both the masculine and the feminine nature. And I just I'm doing everything I can here now to speak to people, to hold on to their strength and virtue, and not fall for this bullshit with black magic and think they can overpower anyone from weakness via any god being, and not ever to promote these beings without really truly knowing them and telling the full truth of what they do to you and what you have to go through to get their money or whatever they give you. So yeah, I have written to Jimmy Åkesson today, government official here in Sweden. He's the leader of a party called SD Sweden, SD Sverige. And I am a member of that party, and in my town I'm even an extra for I've been so sick, so I haven't been able to fill in, but when if and when I get better, I plan to engage more in that party, because they are the only ones who resist truly all the white feminine fluffiness going on in Sweden, that has made us take in more foreigners than we can handle. So there's so much gang criminality going on out here in Sweden that the police just can't manage. It's just, and they are building their fucking Arab churches screaming out their prayers. It's disgusting how the Swedish government just out of kindness lets them and they just think we're weak because they see kindness as weakness. They come from war, and their own kind are even warning us, don't be kind to these people, set hard boundaries, because the first ones to die was the kind ones in our country. And I think she was Egyptian or something, when the Arabs, the real disgusting ones controlling the Iranian country now. The first one who died was the kind ones. The first one they chopped heads off were the kind ones. So their own kind of warning the Swedish government, you know, not to be too kind to these people. But yeah, we have been neutral so long, and we are so kind because we have exhausted our warrior archetype. We have warred so much. We are neutral now. But we got betrayed by one of our own who opened the boundaries, just let people flood in from other countries. So we've had one terrorist attack here, severe, where children and women and innocent got hurt in Stockholm. But we're building up all our military again, so that's good. And SD is the only one who resists this over kindness. The only one who sees that there has to be resistance here. They need resistance. SD is masculine, and they know the masculine. The masculine needs opposition. They will slaughter us otherwise. And Norway and Denmark are resisting, but I don't know why we became so femininely kind here. And let this motherfucker betray us, and just opened our boundaries and let foreigners just flood in, these extremist Muslims. But that's how it went, and so that's why I support this party called SD, because they are the only ones who resist and truly understand that the masculine, the Arabs, the extreme terrorists, they have to have masculine opposition, or they will take over. They will just slaughter us, like, because they see love and kindness as weakness. But anyway, so this was a continuation of, and I have to fix it in iMovie to be able to bring it out in a whole video. And well, so it explains, I explained what happened with PayPal and how Belial fucked it up by making him think it looked like I pushed a button that I didn't push. And yeah, only if you deal with the supernatural and not spiritual, and you have with these demons to do, you will truly ever understand and be able to empathize and get this. And you have to experience it to be able to believe it. I think it's too supernatural for regular humans to believe. Maybe, I don't know. But this is very big in America, so and it's reaching Europe. So yeah, be prepared. And I've done all I can now, I think. Contacted the government to be vigilant about this and research this and start preparing for laws against this. And I mean, I'm going to speak out about this. I don't care how much, what did he, I'm not afraid of any being. Like some people say, don't mention their names. Like their names are all over the place. And what is the first thing the mind does? When someone says, don't mention that name, the first thing the mind does is think that name. I mean, it's so stupid. You can't hide from these beings. You can't. You have to face them. They exist. We have to face them. If they are abusive, we're gonna have to fight them in a new way. They were fought in one way during the Piscean era. Now it's the Aquarian age ruling. So we're gonna have to find a new way to fight them, those who abuse us humans. And we have to push a lot of responsibility back to the gods. Like they have to take care of their shit on their own, on their side. We humans, we have enough taking care of being human, taking care of fighting our own kind all the time. We don't have, I mean, we shouldn't have to fight the gods. Also, they should fight themselves and protect themselves from us, as we fight ourselves and protect them from us. We're not allowed to abuse them, and they are not allowed to abuse us. So, yeah. Now I'm gonna see if I can fix this up in iMovie, and I hope the message that I wanted to go through goes through. And I'm at a pause with this medium, last frontier. So I'm alone with the gods and the demons and all of it again. I have no one to fight for me in the astral. Yeah, used to being alone, but it's tiring and it's painful, and yeah, that's how life is that's how my life is, my truth. And yeah, I really have nothing more to say now. You be good. So Belial and the gods just continue their abuse. This is I think it's the 4th recording now, where they're just keeping me from releasing the YouTube video that I want to release. Saturn doesn't want it released because it speaks truth about how he has treated me, and I cry. And he can't face himself in front of the world. He's so fucking weak. And Belial doesn't, he doesn't want it released. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it has, it tells about his abuse via paper. How he goes into the PayPal system and fucks up things in the monetary system of the humans. That's severe karma in the long run for him. So he doesn't want it released. See, he can't face himself. He can't live with himself. He can't face himself through the eyes of the world. So weak. He acts in manners that he can't stand up for. You see? That's a real weak man. Weak man. Only weak man does those things.